Oh, hello everybody. Here's what we have. We're going to do some coconut shrimp. What I have here is some shrimp that I butterflied. I opened them up. Alright, a little bit of lemon juice, a little bit of white wine. Just going to marinate them. Alright, and a splash or two of Worcester. Okay, now we're going to let them sit there for, I don't know, 10 minutes. Okay, now you need a little pan of flour. We're going to add some salt to it. A little salt. Going to add some pepper. And that's about it. Salt and pepper, mix that up. Alright, then we're going to make a batter that we dip the shrimp in. This is going to be really simple stuff here. Alright, so you put in 1 egg and a splash of milk. Not much, just a splash. That'll do. And whip that up. Alright, now we're going to add a little bit of flour to that. You want to make it about as thin as pancake batter. So it's not going to be a lot of flour, just a little bit. Okay, that looks good. Alright, then to this we're going to add some paprika. Some salt, some pepper, a little bit of garlic. Alright, there's some salt. Some pepper and a little bit of garlic. Woo. All right. Now in the meantime, our oil is getting hot over here. Okay, that's it. There you go. Alright, now we're going to add some of these panko breadcrumbs. These are the fancy Japanese breadcrumbs. They're, well, here, I'll show you. They're a lot different than regular breadcrumbs. They're not made with, the toasted bread like a regular breadcrumbs are. These are made with white bread, and they're kind of large. You could use the other kind if you want. You know, it's up to you. Alright, we're just going to mix that in with the coconut. Now what I did here was I chopped the coconut a little bit more than normal. You know, when it came out of the package, it was a little too big, and it's not really necessary to chop it, but what happens is if the coconut strands are too big, then they have a tendency to burn. So you'll still get a good shrimp out of it, but the tips will be burnt. Alright, so here we go. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take the shrimp and we're going to drop them into the flour first. All right, I like doing this because it ends up, they look a lot bigger when you do with the flour first. You can do it where the shrimp just goes right into the batter. This helps the batter hang on to the shrimp, and it doesn't come off, and that way, you know, the shrimp will look a lot bigger when you're done. Okay, so there you go, and then into the shrimp, into the coconut, and boom, look at that. See what I mean? The size looks a lot bigger than what it started out as if you use the flour first. The flour really gives the batter something to stick to. All right. You know, these are good as a dinner or an appetizer. Either way, these things are good. You can use straight coconut if you want. For my taste, it's a little too much coconut. But, you know, if you want to use all coconut, go right ahead. Nothing wrong with that. Sure. Anyway, just you can serve it so you want to mango mangoes. It's okay. Okay, crap. And no screws. All kind of fun. You grab because you many peppers. Baby. Those shrimp are nice. Look at that. Very simple stuff, you know. Nothing to it. I was going to use my cast iron skillet to fry them. And then I figured, oh, what the heck, let me use the fryer. You know, I'm only doing 8 shrimp. So, you know, there's no sense in dirtying up the skillet and going through all of that. Very nice. And you can see how big they are. You know, with the flour, that really does make a difference if you put the flour on. You know, the flour and the egg, the flour lets a lot more egg stick to the shrimp. And the more batter that's on the shrimp, you know, the bigger they're going to look. Woo, look at that baby. Oh man, now that's some good stuff right there. Very good. Munchy bunch. That was sweetened coconut, by the way. You can use non-sweetened coconut. That's up to you. Man, these are really good. I hope you make them. And you know what? They're good, hot or cold, either way. Now listen, I gotta tell you something. You might be able to find these shrimp someplace else around town, but you're not gonna find them any better than this right here. I gotta go, I gotta eat.